Update. My butt cheeks are very sore from everything after deadlifts yesterday, so mission accomplished. Anyways, it is max effort bench today, and I figure it's a good opportunity, with this being the first max effort bench of my meet prep, to take you guys through how to do some max effort pressing. First thing to talk about is exercise selection. And my real big secret here is just look at whatever Greg Panora does on Instagram and copy that. Mostly kidding. I swear I had this picked out before I saw Greg post it on Instagram this morning. I don't know. Great minds think alike or something, but we are running some close grip buffalo bar, or duffalo bar because it is the Kabuki Duffalo. And the big reason I want to run this today is it is directly challenging a lot of what my bench needs right now, especially this being my second meet after ripping my pec entirely off. Because the big concerns right now are bottom end confidence, and the little bit of the curvature of the buffalo bar is going to give me a little bit more challenge in the bottom end, and top end follow through, and the close grip is going to touch on that for me. As far as the working up strategy goes, first thing I'll say is I've always been a fan of running fairly high reps until it gets heavy enough that you can't really run fairly high reps anymore. Because, like, the whole point of warming up is to actually warm up, right? Plus, getting some work in on the way up kind of negates the nerdy argument of you can't get enough volume doing conjugate bullshit that people love to spew. And now we're getting to the range where things are actually kind of becoming work. So gonna drop reps down a bit, and we'll start taking smaller jumps after this one. And energy isn't super high today, so this will be my wake up and decide what kind of day it's gonna be sort of set. Oh, that was stupid. I put the safety pins up, but I forgot it was a fucking buffalo bar, so it hit the pin, so we gotta redo that. To clarify, setting safety pins up, good idea. Setting safety pins up wrong, bad idea. Let's redo this. There we go. And I was freaking hesitating the way down that first one because I'm like, am I gonna hit the pins? Am I gonna hit the pins? Am I gonna hit the pins, you dumbass? And I obviously didn't hit the pins, and that felt pretty good. So 30-pound jump, 355-ish. And how I'm thinking about this set is, if it feels really heavy, I'll probably do a couple reps, make it the top set work set. If it feels really good, I'll probably do a couple reps because it's easy. And if it feels just okay, I'll probably take a single, then go up. And I got the tiniest bit of like pec weirdness feel on the eccentric of the first one, but what I'm telling myself is it's the kind of pec weirdness feel where I just need to get out of my head. Okay, 20-pound jump, probably a single. Hesitated through the range where it felt sketchy last rep, but it didn't feel sketchy at all, so I think I can go up a little bit. Yeah, 10 pounds more than I close gripped on regular bar 2 weeks ago, so pretty okay with that. And this really hurts me to say, but if I'm trying to set a good example and show you guys how to run max effort work, one of the most important parts about max effort work is allowing yourself to build momentum from week to week. And every single fucking part of me right now wants to put 4 on the bar, but I know with how hard that 395 was, that it would not be the wise choice. And by keeping a little bit in here and then smashing everything else I do, I'm gonna give myself the chance to exceed this in a few weeks' time. And trust me, I feel very lame for making that call, but at least we get to have fun with dips now. First couple felt pretty freaking stiff to get into, but we kind of got moving to the end. And we're going for an appropriate choice in load selection for work set number 1. Being smart again, keeping her there for set number 2. I always feel bad with these because, like, I think I should be varying the camera angle to make it more interesting or something. But, like, where the hell else am I going to put it? Be honest. Does this enhance the viewing experience? I don't know if I like looking at myself while I'm doing these, actually. I really don't like this. It's like staring right into your souls as I'm dipping. Definitely a little weird. But we're already here. Don't want to back up the set. Oh boy. Big stretch. Big push. Yeah, we're never putting the camera there again. At this point, we've been cranking on the machine press for a lot of weeks in a row. But I was thinking after the decline rolling extensions that I might want to screw with some decline dumbbell presses to touch the part of the pec that probably needs the most work. We'll go on those. And these feel like the exact kind of gross that I want them to feel. I feel like this is very unsafe, but I'm going to trust it because I'm lazy. To everyone's surprise, the dumbbells didn't fall off while I was getting a drink of water. I hope it is visually apparent how freaking hard that is on the left pec. And gonna go straight into hundreds on tape presses. Kinda felt like shit, but I think I'll go 110s. And like everybody wants to act all like they're all in and headbutt the bar and miss their top set of max effort work and then fuck off on their accessories. But where all in training really applies is when you're tuckered out and need to push a heavy set of tricep work hard. Yeah, mission accomplished. And I've decided that I really freaking enjoy this delt tricep thing that I've been doing, so I'm going to continue doing them until I get bored of them, so I'm sorry in advance. And I'm kind of happy that the floor flies have really caught on at the gym. But I'm also disappointed that the floor flies have caught on as much as they have, because the fucking place where I do floor flies has been busy for the last 20 minutes with people doing floor flies, so I'm just gonna do some pec deck. And the last time I did these, Joel was making fun of me for not getting all the way to the top. So I'm gonna make sure I get all the way to the top, but that is really hard, so it might make me do less reps, but I don't know if I'm just exceptionally weak in that range or if the strength curve ramps up exceptionally hard at the top end, because holy freaking guacamole, closing those. Wow. But that's probably the like pulling the humerus in that I need to work on. Oh. I'm gonna drop that next set a bit. Okay, less length and partials, more contracting all the way to the top, hopefully. Oh, goodness gracious. That still just freaking ramps up. I'm gonna make that a little lighter again. Official opinion at this point is I think I hate this machine. It's like so light from like there downwards, so light from like there to there, and then it's just like, fuck. Like no matter how light I make it, it just gets disgusting through the top. I gotta give a little more oomph at the bottom and kind of momentum it to be able to complete the squeeze. I don't know. Whatever, pecs are getting blown up. Glad that's over. And now I'm trying to like stuck turtle myself to something that I can hold on to. Huh? I just need to rest for a minute. Brittany was going to skip her ab work, but we all bullied her into doing decline sit-ups. So make sure you do your ab work, kids. And there we go. Day 4 of meet prep. Guess first week of the meet prep in the books. And it's a little weird saying this, but even though this was probably the least spectacular week 1 of a meet prep I've ever had in my entire training career, I'm also pretty freaking excited with how it turned out. And like, I'm not excited because of like doing big shit. I'm not excited because of feeling really strong, because nothing's been very big, nothing's been very strong, but I've done a good job of laying the groundwork, and I've done work that is going to set me up to build momentum in the coming weeks. And momentum is the most important part of doing a meet prep, regardless of if you're training conjugate, if you're training linear, if you're training block. You need to be able to stack week on top of week on top of week. And if you set yourself up from the beginning by overshooting and dying, you're going to have a hard time stacking week after week after week. So keeping a little bit in the pocket, allowing yourself to build, leaving room to get better is going to allow you to have a smooth prep. And that's really what I'm trying to do here. And I think that being able to do what I've done this week with a little bit of tank, with still feeling good, with leaving the sessions in one piece, I'm gonna be able to do at least half decent through the rest of the sucker. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to support the channel, or if you want more help figuring out how to make your own training as good as it can possibly be, sign up for Team Activated on School. It is a really sick community where you can have access to me and some of the best lifters and coaches in the world to answer really any question that you have, to troubleshoot your programming, to give you form checks. There is exclusive classroom content from me on Conjugate, on injury rehab, on so much more, and we are now launching live lectures every other week on there, so you guys can have more in-depth deep dives into the sciencey stuff that really gets me excited to talk about. So check that out. You will not regret it.
If you are serious about improving your training, this is for you. Tired of plateaus, sticking points, nagging aches, and pains? Welcome to Team Activated, the ultimate community for growing as a lifter and coach. Inside, you will find a place to ask all of your questions and get answers from some of the best lifters and coaches in the world. You'll be able to post videos and get unlimited form checks, as well as get access to our exclusive course library in the classroom, plus an opportunity to attend live AMAs and live lectures. There's even team programming that you can follow along as you get support from the community. Don't go at this alone. Hit that link and let's get stronger together.